Hi guys, I'm here with Dee, and we are doing some icebreaker questions. I was asking Dee if he could live anywhere on the planet and take everything that he loves with him, where would he choose to live? And he said California. So, Dee, you want to tell us a little bit about California and your experience there?
Okay, so when I went to California, like I said, it wasn't that long ago when I went. I had a good experience as far as the culture there. It was a lot of different people there, a lot of different ethnic backgrounds. I love the beach. I love the ocean. I just got to, when I go to a place, when I go out of state, I always can tell that I'm not in Tennessee, not just by the knowing that I'm not in Tennessee, but it's just because of the way that it feels. And out of all the places that I've been, which I haven't been, all over the world or anything like that, but California was like the best vibe that I got. And and people didn't seem like, in the South we have the Southern hospitality. It wasn't that, but people was just like really friendly, and people would it was just different. And that's what I loved because I knew that I wasn't here. It was like a whole nother world. If I moved and if I left Tennessee, I wouldn't want to just go right down the street. I would want to go to a place that is completely different from,
Jafar.
yeah.
So did it have a lot of different diversities? Did you see like one social group more than the other, or like one cultural background more than the other? Did you see like a variety?
It was a variety, and it was very diverse. And it seemed that it just seemed like the people was just mingled together regardless. Like when I was on a tour, I was with African American lady. I was with a lady, I think she might have been from India. And then when we was, going out and doing stuff together, it's just like everybody was just together. And even like we had went to Chinatown, and with the food, they just had like a lot of different choices. It just seemed like it just had everything that I wanted. So
Sound like you had fun.
I did.
You had
I
fun.
did. I was sad when I came back.
Would you want to go to California again?
I would. I would live there.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Dee. What's one thing that you may not have had to do that you might want to do?
When I go back, I'd want to. I would want to meet a celebrity. I didn't get to meet any celebrities.
Yeah. Get
So,
an autograph.
yes.
Maybe get
Picture.
signed.
Picture. I want a picture. I want a picture.
Yeah.
They laugh.
You know, guys, we're here at Rob's house, and we have who today?
Jennifer, Patti.
Jennifer Patti is here hanging out in my hood, and so I got some random questions I'm going to ask her, but I kind of want to know a little bit more about her right now. So we were talking a little bit earlier about you got a pig.
I did. I got 2 miniature pigs, and they're just precious so far. They're quite lively.
Why'd you get a pig?
We would have probably every animal if we could. And my husband's been wanting pigs for quite some time, and so our niece said over the Thanksgiving holiday, "Oh, I've got to find a home for these 2 little piglets." I said, "Ding, ding, ding! I'll take them."
So do you live on a farm?
I do. I have a hobby farm in Dixon, Tennessee, so not too far outside of Nashville. And we have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and now 2 pigs. And
No
we've
ducks?
got plenty of, no ducks, ducks at the pond down the street, plenty of those. Yeah.
Well, if you'd rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or just one horse-sized duck, what would you rather do?
As much as I would like to see both of those things in real life, I think I would rather fight 100 duck-sized horses, only because I feel like I would have a chance. I feel like if there was a duck the size of a horse, that it would be, I think it would take me down. So I don't want to go up against that, even though I would love to see it.
Well, I think to have a horse-sized duck would be pretty weird, wouldn't
That
it?
would be pretty ridiculous. Now, just to have 100 duck-sized horses
Actually, that would be
incredible.
That would be
I think that
incredible.
would be the cutest thing I've ever seen. So I don't know if I could actually fight any of them.
So kind of off subject. What's your favorite cereal to eat
Oh,
for
man.
breakfast?
Okay, now, honestly, if the cereal getting soggy is no issue, then I'm going to go with Fruity Pebbles. But as we all know, that happens pretty quickly. So I'm going to go for Grape Nuts because they stay pretty good and sturdy the whole time.
All right, one last question here. So when I get home, I like to just chill out, relax, take off my jacket and stuff, and my shoes, my boots.
Yeah.
Do you untie your shoes or your boots when you take them off, or do you actually just throw them off? And
Most of them I kick off. And it's funny you ask because most of them don't tie like these shoes. I just throw them off. And almost every time I do, I think about the song Footloose where you kick off your Sunday shoes. Just about every day.
nice. Well, I appreciate you coming to my house, chilling
This was
out
a
in my living
pleasure.
room here
Thank
with
you
my
so
fake
much for
fern tree
having
and
me. I
enjoying
love
everything.
it. Yeah, it's been great.
And so next time I'm going to have the show, it's going to be in my bathroom in the shower. So if you guys
Awkward.
wait for the next episode, and we're good. Have a good day.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and go to the show, Hidden Agenda, with my guest, Erwin. And tonight we want to talk about a few different questions. I want to get to know my man. By the show being called Hood Talk, Hood Agenda, what's your favorite color Kool-Aid?
Oh, man, that is funny. When I was a kid, it was red.
Uh-huh.
Everybody liked red.
So what flavor is red?
For me, it was cherry or strawberry.
Okay. Personally, mine is lime or green. So that's not a flavor, is it?
Yeah, I don't, is it?
Green. This,
Nah, I don't-
this
I
the
don't know.
hood. We're going
But do you still drink it, though?
no.
Me either. I don't drink it no more.
See, what we're going to do is we're going to continue to go back and forth, but I'm going to ask you questions.
Come on, then.
I'm just messing with you. Baked chicken, or fried chicken?
I like fried chicken better, but baked chicken is better for
Wait.
you.
White or dark meat?
White.
White meat.
Yep.
Who's a better comedian? Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle.
Why?
Because Dave Chappelle, his humor is a little bit more, got a little intellect in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
he follows his jokes well. Punchlines are king.
Right.
Punchlines are king. Well, I have another question for you.
Okay.
If you had one age that you could be forever, what would it be?
Wow, that's a good one. Wow. So I would say 21.
Hi there, thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Kristen Flanagan, and here with us today, I have the pleasure of interviewing Amani Murph. This is Cocktails with Kristen, and since the holidays are coming up, we thought it'd be a great idea to have her come out. She is from Wisconsin. It's very cold there in the winter. You know, they got to stay warm by making some great cocktails. And today you're going to show us one of your favorites.
Absolutely.
And I'd love it if you would tell us a little bit about how you got into making cocktails in the first place.
Well, I am from Wisconsin, which is the most well-known drinking state in the Union.
Yes, yes.
We've got the drunkest cities in America. If you Google that, it is a fact that Appleton, Wisconsin is #1, and 6 out of the top 10 cities, the drunkest cities in America, are in my home state.
That is just, are you proud of this?
Did you
I
see
would be.
my chest
I
swell
mean,
up?
I'm
as I
jealous a little
discussed
bit.
it? Yep. So I do love
I
cocktails.
feel the pride. And okay, so before we have you make it, what are you going to be making for us today?
So today I am going to make a rum apple spiced wintertime Lay by the Fire cocktail.
Oh, I can't wait to try it.
I'm excited to share it with you. So it's got Captain Morgan spice rum, apple cider. So you want to
Okay.
heat
Oh,
that
I
up a
love
little
apple
bit
cider.
and just add a little nutmeg, add
Okay.
a little cinnamon, maybe a little brown sugar. Stir that up a little bit.
Okay.
And if you're feeling frisky, you can add maybe some peach schnapps or just a dash of like rumplemint, something like that.
Okay, I
and
think I'd
then
do the peach schnapps.
yeah, and then just sip it and enjoy.
All right, well, that is all the time we have, and we are going to go backstage and have you get this drink made for us, and then we'll bring it on out. Thank
Yay.
you.
All right, what's up, everybody? I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel, You Can Be Free. Today, I have a guest that I've been looking forward to interviewing, Miss Bridget Mosley. I've been hearing a lot about you. I've been hearing about you traveling all over the world and, you know, getting your own show together. So today, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about what you're going to be doing on your show so you can let the world know what you got going on. So tell me a little bit about your show.
Well, the name of my show is Bridget Becoming Beautiful Inside and Out. It's really a health and wellness show. And like kind of a guided tips and tricks on how you can just be whole within yourself and not really be uneased about where you want to go in your life and the things that you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you want to get into something like that? I'm curious.
Just talking to different people, like just hearing some difficulties and situations from like people in my class or in my family or just on the news. You just hear so much about, you know, just people having a hard time and not really being able to do what they want to do in life and have fullness in life. And so it's really passionate for me for people to be able to really do what they love and feel good about what they do. Be happy.
Okay, so real quick, like in 10 seconds, what is your goal? What do you want to accomplish?
Well, my main goal that I'm really trying to achieve over anything is to have an etiquette school to incorporate young and older generations to mesh together, to learn from each other.
Hello, and welcome to your show today. This is your Kentucky Corner. I'm your host, Jennifer Patti, and today joining me, I've got Mr. Rob Way on the show. Welcome, Rob. Thanks for being here with me.
Thank you for having me.
A number of reasons that I wanted to have you on this show. I think you're an excellent actor, a phenomenal director and producer, and we have some things in common that I wanted to talk about. So first things first, since this is the Kentucky Corner, you recently produced and were in a movie about the Bell Witch. Is that correct?
Yeah, directed, co-directed, produced, and did a movie called the Five Spirits. It's about the five spirits and the legend of the Bell Witch. And it's filmed on location in Adams, Tennessee.
Awesome.
Filmed on a campground, the Red River Canoe Campground, and then we filmed in the house that it's a little bit off the property. But yeah, it was a pretty haunted set through the whole filming.
Okay, so did you have any kind of spooky things happen? Anything interesting or scary or?
We had a lot of equipment malfunction for no reason. Right before we start filming a scene, and then as soon as we move along, we go do another scene. We need to use that equipment, and it worked. So certain places on location were more haunted than others, I think.
Sure. That is definitely the Bell Witch at work, I would have to say. Another thing that we have in common that I just learned that I think is fascinating is that you were in a film about Napoleon Bonaparte. Now this is a kind of a twist on the story of Napoleon.
Yes, it's called The Death of a Napoleon. It's a short film that played at the Knoxville Film Festival this year, and I got nominated Best Actor. It was my first lead role in a film. I've only been acting a little over a year.
Great.
So to have that nomination was pretty cool, considering that the guy that did win the movie won every category. So.
Oh, Excellent. Well, I'm so glad you were here today.
Well,
Thank you
thank
for
you.
being a guest.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Hello, how y'all doing this evening? My name is Irvin. This is the Irvin Show where we talk about music. I have my guest here, Soroni, and we just go right into it. I got a couple questions for him about music. We was talking yesterday, and you said you do a little bit of music. So first question I want to ask you, what's your favorite genre of music?
My favorite genre of music would probably, it's actually a tie between R&B and hip hop.
Okay. So then the next question would be, who is your favorite rap artist, and then your favorite R&B artist?
Artistry, I'm gonna say Kanye West.
Okay.
And to perform R&B, that's hard. I can't give an honest answer. It wouldn't be true.
So then if you want to listen to R&B, you go in your car right now, who would you pop in?
It depends on the mood, you know. It goes with the mood, so
Okay.
it's a groove thing.
Okay.
So then
Okay.
I'm listening to groove theory.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
it
can dig that.
depends how I feel.
I dig.
That's
I
how
can
I
dig
kinda
that.
do it.
So I remember, man, as a kid, my father loved music. He would get off work, he would come home and throw in an 8-track, and he would lay on the floor and just wind down. So that kind of fell into me and my brothers. You know, we do the same thing. We just listen to music. So what does music do for you? Did you grow up like that? Did that was a big part of your life?
I remember, and a better memory of music, I remember when I first discovered that rap meant something.
Right.
The lyrics actually meant something. They just didn't rhyme. They actually held a story to it.
Right.
I can't remember who the MC was, but I remember being about 7, 8 years old and said, I can't believe it. Let me listen to that part again. So, you know, music is therapeutic for me.
Exactly. I feel the same way about it too. And so you looking for artists. You feel the same way about R&B?
Yes.
Okay. So you're looking for music that has got a message, or not just trying to make money. You're looking for something deeper.
Absolutely.
That's I can feel that. So we got like 30 seconds.
Sure.
The best, I know you said Kanye that you like, but the best rapper of all time would be who to you?
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls. In 15 seconds, tell me why.
Some people argue Tupac. I say Biggie because Biggie was a lyricist. Tupac was an artist. So if you want to say rapper, best rapper DOA, Biggie got him.
Great. Well, that will be all our time. I thank you guys for joining, and that will be the end of the show.
Hello, welcome to Girl Talk, and I am your host, Amani Murph. Today, we have a special guest in studio. She's gonna tell us all about her fitness regimen, how to stay fit, and also about acting. So everyone, please welcome Ms. Kristen Flanagan.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hey, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
So you traveled all the way from Alaska to tell us all about your fitness journey. What is it that you like to do in the cold weather months?
Well, because it's so cold, I stay indoors. I don't like the cold. If I do go outside, I'm super bundled up with my dog, going for a walk. But I have a membership at my gym that is how I work out. That's how I get my fitness in, because I'm not running 5 miles in the cold getting, you know, windburn on my face. So
That's right.
yeah,
So you like to run.
I do.
Is that your primary workout, or?
It used to be when I first started running, just was fun for me and it kept me active. I did get more into weightlifting, which I know I'm very small. It doesn't look like it, but I do enjoy lifting weights too, and I'll do some cardio, but that's not my main workout anymore.
Let me ask you, how much weight can you lift?
If I'm doing squats, I can do a 70-pound weight. For my legs on the leg press, I'm doing like 90 pounds. With my arms, I can lift about 50.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, my arms are not my strength. I'm trying to build up
Yeah.
a little bit.
So in your acting, do you get into the stunt double stuff since you're so physically fit?
Well, I actually, a friend of mine was doing an independent movie, and she asked me to be in it. And in one scene, I actually did have to run as if I was, I was being chased. Had to run through the mud, fall, and then kind of like crawl into the woods. So you have to be kind of fit or active to do all that.
Was that your favorite role?
Yeah, I like anything where I get to run around, and the action stuff is really fun for me.
So tell me your favorite action movie.
Maybe it would be Speed.
Okay.
With Sandra Bullock
I
in
do
it.
like that.
Yeah.
Now, you're nominated for an Emmy right now.
Yeah.
So, who are you going to thank first in your acceptance speech?
Well, I'll thank God first.
Okay.
Then I'll thank my mom for believing in me. Thank my dog for being my best friend and supporting me through everything.
Well, that sounds fabulous, Kristen. I appreciate you for visiting, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you for having me.